Wow, pretty crazy timing. I was just about to make a vid on where Joe Milton is going to go. And, there was a lot of possibilities. I think Joe Milton could be a good QB in this league one day. I know we haven't seen a huge sample size from him, but he won the preseason a year ago, and the final game of the regular season, he went off again. Granted, he was going against twos in both of those scenarios, but still, I think this guy has something. And just right now, he got traded to the Dallas Cowboys. Actually, a very, very good move from Jerry Jones and company. So fair play to them. I love this move a lot. The Cowboys had a hole at their QB2 position. Their Trey Lance experience did not work out. Apparently, Trey Lance may go to the CFL, to the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Let me know what you think about that. Crazy fall off there. And they also lost Cooper Rush to the Baltimore Ravens. So they really had no one behind Dak Prescott. So that's why they traded for Joe Milton. The official trade goes like this. Patriots are sending Joe Milton, a 7th round pick, to the Dallas Cowboys for a 5th round pick. So the price was only a 5th round pick for Joe Milton. I think that's pretty fair, but I don't know. Like, if I'm the Giants, how do you not trade for Joe Milton? Joe Milton 1000% has more potential than Russell and Jameis Winston and DeVito at this point. I don't understand why they couldn't get a deal done there. Also, if you're the Cleveland Browns, I'm not sure why you couldn't get a deal done there as well. There's a lot of talk and rumors about Kirk Cousins potentially going to the Cleveland Browns. And as of right now, they have Kenny Pickett, DTR. So I don't know why they didn't pull the trigger for Joe Milton. Honestly, there was a lot of teams where I thought they could have easily traded for Joe Milton. Like I said, I think he's a really good prospect going forward, and you don't need to start him this season. Just have another year of him being the QB2, redshirting, learning. If I'm the Raiders, why not trade for him? I'm curious if they were interested. I think that would have been a great fit as well. The Saints too. A lot of talk and buzz about Jackson Dart heading to New Orleans. I feel like that's definitely going to happen. As of right now, they have Derek Carr, Spencer Rattler, but also a couple teams like the Rams and the Vikings. The Rams eventually need to draft the successor to Matt Stafford. So I think Joe Milton on LA would have been a dope move as well. Of course, you have the Vikings with Kevin O'Connell, JJ McCarthy. Apparently, they're not going to sign Aaron Rodgers, which is fine, but you still need like a backup to JJ McCarthy. I'm sure they'll get a deal done with Joe Flacco because I feel like they definitely need a veteran behind them and not a rookie QB. But yeah, man, regardless, Joe Milton headed to the Dallas Cowboys. Let me know what you think about this move. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Or do you think it's just a nothing burger? Let me know in the comments below. I don't know, man. I just feel like the Patriots could have got like a 4th and like a 6th or like a 4th and a 7th. Just a 5th rounder? I don't know. I'm just kind of surprised by that. So if you're a Patriots fan, also, what do you think about this news? I'm seeing some Patriots fans being upset on maybe they should have just kept him. I definitely don't hate that take at all. And as far as Joe Milton actually being a Dallas Cowboy, gonna be very fascinating stuff because he will get serious playing time in the next 2 years. Dak Prescott, every other season, has a season-ending injury. So Joe Milton will have a chance to be the QB1 for the Dallas Cowboys sometime soon, and I hope it works out. I'm excited to see him play. I know we've only seen him play in the preseason and in the regular season finale against twos, but every time I've seen him play, he's pretty electric, man. Throws a really pretty ball and just makes plays. I really want to see him against ones, but still, man, every test that the NFL and the Patriots have given him so far, he aced it. And as far as kind of like the state of the Dallas Cowboys right now, apparently they offered Micah Parsons one of the richest contracts from a non-QB in NFL history. So I feel like a deal is definitely on its way. It's kind of weird too, Earlier this offseason, Micah Parsons said he would be okay with 40 mil per year, but I guess he's singing a different tune right now. It is what it is, I guess. And that's the thing too, man. What we've seen from Myles Garrett, an NFL player's word means essentially nothing. Myles Garrett said he was completely done with the Browns, and then they made him the highest paid defensive player of all time. So it is what it is, man. Money always talks. We're always a slave to it. So, and I know this may sound a bit premature and whatnot, but I really think handing Dak Prescott that contract was a huge mistake. So if they could potentially find his replacement sooner rather than later, I think that's just ultimately going to bring the Cowboys to an actual Super Bowl appearance, because I don't think Dak Prescott is the guy once it's crunch time, once it's the playoffs. I've just kind of seen enough from him that he's more or less kind of like a choke artist and he can't really get it done. So I'm sure most of you will agree Dak Prescott will never win a Super Bowl in Dallas. So the sooner they could find a starting QB, or if they're lucky enough, a franchise QB, then that's a win for them. I'm not saying it's Joe Milton. I'm not saying Joe Milton can be a franchise guy, but I really strongly do believe that he could at least be a starter in this league one day. Will he be a competent starter? I'm not sure. Can he be consistent? We'll have to find out. But regardless, good job, Jerry Jones. Excited to see what Joe Milton has in store for them. And yeah, man, pretty good day for a Cowboys fan. So enjoy the W. Happy April 3rd. If you made this far, please subscribe and like the vid. It'd help out your boy a ton. That's all I got for right now. Peace.
Brought down at the 21. Partner looking at the stats. It's a tie game here in the first half, but the passing attack has looked strong. So that's big moving forward.
Got to be happy with the passing attack so far in this game. The quarterback has great confidence, and why not? He's one of the more talented guys in the NFL. Good recipe for success.
Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Amaro's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy. The Jets put themselves in a terrible situation, third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. From the shotgun. It's Curley with the reception. Touchdown, New York Jets. And Curley's fifth touchdown, a big touchdown. The Jets offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. When you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play. And
we've reached back now at what is one of the oldest stadiums in the NFL, Ralph Wilson Stadium. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini for the beginning of the third third quarter. The Jets come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances. That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
The catch is made by Decker. Decker's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
The Jets, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. Got drilled as he throws it.